So today I'm gonna talk about how thinking of in terms of like abstraction helps me. So 2 years ago, I think at that time I was stuck in terms of like literal. So basically when I think of something of like visualizing a graphics, it's gonna be like literal. Let's say the brief is that the game is about Obby, and what would I do is that I would just create a replication as it's like a literal representation of just characters doing obbies. A few years later, as I said, like I studied in design school and all that kind of stuff, right? And actually taught me a lot how to deal with like visualizing something more abstract, right? When I work and try to generate ideas, I have two things in mind. What do I want to say about this game, and how do I want to say it? For example, what I mean like in terms of abstraction is not literal, because obviously you're gonna end up like the same as others, and it doesn't really differentiate you between other artists. So here's what I would help you. So let's say there's two steps, right? First is to what do you want to say about the game, and how do you want to say it? I try to use that two questions as a prompt for me to generate ideas every time when I work with game developers. All right, so let's say the recent projects that I also work with Hazim about the RNG player games is that as you can see, let me show you the graphics. This is the graphics for player RNG. You can see like it's not literal, like something that is more graphics. Basically what I try to use here is like I try to use design principles, the shapes, the simplified shapes and forms to construct the scenes, but still say what I wanted to say. What you want to say about the graph, what I want to say about the games, I just wanted to say that the games here is just, you know, player RNG. It's about luck. It's about selecting characters, the mysterious of the characters. And how do you want to say it? What I try to do here is I try to go in and try to what I can use, and then I try to use it in the graphics itself. As I said, like there's a lot of multiple things that you can do with like visualizing stuff. It doesn't always have to be literal. That's the message that I wanted to put out to artists and designers, because sometimes I caught myself when I was really young, when I started doing the whole Roblox CFX, I caught up with the idea of everything has to be literal, and it's just stuck. Try and explore more, and I think you have like more visual data in your mind. You can see like it's not that literal. The abstractions in the sense of this graphic is that the characters here is huge. This is the ability that graphic designers have to just create abstractions, so why not? And yeah, that's pretty much it. At the end of the day, you're the star. Peace out.